Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each personal month forecast for the month of July 2023. Now, keep in mind, the personal month calculation is different from the life path calculation. So make sure you check that before you listen to your forecast, just to make sure you're listening to the right one. You can find that calculation in the description box below. Now, of course, this is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading based on your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. You can find my information in the description box below. Okay, so keep in mind that July 2023 is a universal 5 energy. So collectively, we are going to feel the influences of this vibration. The 5 brings about change, transformation, shifts. It also brings the need for freedom or, again, some kind of change if there's somewhere that we have become stagnant or if we're kind of off course and need to be redirected. This energy will come in and shake things up for us. Also, this is an energy that requires moderation. It's easy to fall into extremes when it comes to 5 energy. So we will be asked this month to make sure that we keep coming back to center. The energy of the 5 also is going to ask us to, amidst the chaos or amidst the change, to find our joy. What makes us happy? What lights us up? Are we surrounding ourselves with people who bring us joy or that create joy within our lives? Are we doing things, whether it's for work or for hobbies, that brings us joy, right? And so that will be put under the microscope this month as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at each personal month forecast for the month of July. Okay, if you are in a personal month 3 for July, then this month could bring some changes to how you express yourself. 3 energy is about creativity. It's about creative self-expression. It's about networking and collaborating with others to share those creative ideas. So you may notice that there's some shifts in how you express yourself this month, how you create what it is that you're working on as far as creative projects. Also, how you move that energy. You could see some shifts come in there. So if there's anywhere that you feel has sort of stagnated when it comes to your creative output, and again, it doesn't have to be about monetary reward for that creative output. Really, with the 3 energy, it's just saying, this is creative life force that wants to move through you. So how are you moving that energy? And a lot of times, just because life is life, that energy can, we stop creating, we stop playing, so to speak, and that energy can get sort of stuck. It can get, start to build up. And so when we have the 3 energy, like a cycle of 3, as well as the collective energy of the 5, this is bringing in a shakeup, some kind of change, some kind of redirect when it comes to creative output. This can also bring a change in the dynamic of communication, so how you communicate with others or how others are communicating with you. So you may change that up a little bit, or you may notice that the lines of communication open up and there's more communication coming through. And so how are you going to disseminate that? How are you going to move through it? And how are you going to sort of prioritize that? This is a great, great, great month for you all for coming up with new outlets for that creative self-expression. So any big ideas that you have, this is a great month for you all to launch those big ideas, to start something new, to reach out to people that you would like to collaborate with. Chances are you'll get the green light on that, and that could spark some kind of greater or bigger creative project to come. This is a great month for any kind of social media outlet and getting your name out there and continuing to promote yourself in a big way. 3 energy and 5 energy together, holy guacamole, that's big, fast-moving energy. It's not small. It doesn't play small. So you could easily find that you or your work or your creative endeavors make it into the spotlight in some way. So again, if you have the idea or the desire to start a YouTube channel or a podcast or write a book or whatever the case may be, if it's creative and if it has to do even with like, again, promoting yourself or getting that information or that wisdom out into the world through some type of communication, very much supported this month. Very, very, very much supported this month. The big key sort of element that I want you to pay attention to this month, though, is focus. Because when you have such big energy with the 3 and then you have the 5, it's very easy for just a tremendous amount of ideas to be coming in and circulating, and you might want to do every single one of them. But if you scatter your energy, then that sort of diminishes what can really take root and what can really flourish. So you just want to make sure that whatever it is that you decide to sort of commit yourself to this month, that it's something that you can stay focused on, right? Don't give up on it too easily, because you could see that you don't see the instant gratification from it. But stick with it. Okay. I think any kind of creative idea that comes through this month, or anything that you sort of launch, has the potential to be very successful, and to sort of gain a greater sort of platform, right? Beautiful, beautiful energy for that. So if you've been thinking about writing the book, or again, starting some kind of social media platform, this is the month to do it for sure. Beautiful, beautiful energy there. Also, networking, collaboration, social activities, anything that sort of gets you out there, meeting people, exploring, expanding your mind, just experiencing different experiences with different types of people that maybe you wouldn't have met or collaborated with before. This month has the potential just to be very big when it comes to who you meet and what doors that opens up for you. Okay, so on July 3rd, we have a full moon. For you all, this is bringing forth the energy of the 11-2. Now, this is all about inspiration. Very, very creative month for you all. This is all about inspiration. So what inspires you? What is it that lights you up? Where is it that you find joy? It doesn't have to be about what's going to have the greatest gain, like monetarily, but what brings you joy? What inspires you? What fuels your passion? What intrigues you? Where's your curiosity? This is absolutely a month and a full moon to be curious, to explore, and not be so sort of quick to talk yourself out of it if that's something that you would normally do. You may find with this 11-2 cycle that it seems like there's some roadblocks or some kind of challenges that have to be overcome with this energy. But really what that is doing, though it can be a little frustrating at times, what that's really doing is sort of testing to say, does this light you up, or are you doing it out of obligation? Is this something that you truly feel inspired by and you want to invest your time and energy into? Or are you doing it because everybody's telling you that you should? So it's really like this opportunity to check in with yourself and make sure that the decisions that you're making are coming from your heart center, are coming from you, right? Not some kind of external influence. This is also a great time for relationships and collaborating with others and sharing those ideas. So again, big, big month for you all if you want it to be, because remember, the energy can be there, but you have to put it into motion. Let's see. And then on July 17th, we have a new moon. And so for you all, this is bringing in the element or the vibration of the 8. So now we have around this new moon, like new starts, new initiations around the powerhouse energy of the 8. This is the business-minded leader. This is the expert at something. This is, having a greater vision and then making that happen. When I see 8 energy, especially as a cycle, the focus is typically on career, money, resources, power, influence, status of some sort. It can also be around like legal contracts, that sort of thing. But really there's a strong emphasis on business, creative output, business partnerships. This could potentially be for you all a very big month around business partnerships, because there's a lot of like collaborative energy happening this month and social. So if there's a business that you've wanted to start, if there's an idea that's been you've been kind of mulling over, you may meet the perfect person this month that can help you to get that off the ground. And maybe the potential, someone who would invest, or could be a business partner. That's very possible. Around this new moon, excellent time to start some kind of creative endeavor, open your own business, become that entrepreneur, or take courses to become the expert at something, right? Or to get a mentor or something like that, so that you are focusing your energy on what it is that you need to become the expert at whatever it is that you're looking to share, right? Also, you may find around this new moon that the financial funding comes up for you as well. This can also be a very prosperous time in not only like business returns. So if you sell things, if you're looking for clients, you could see an influx of that at this time as well. You can also notice things around money, resources. So buying or selling something substantial at this time could come in. But really, because you have such strong, like the 3, the 11-2, and the 5 energy this month, there's just really something here about your creative genius coming through in a very tangible, practical way, because we have that 8 energy and has the potential to be very successful. Anytime we have the influence of the 8, there's the potential for whatever it is that you start around this new moon to be very successful, whatever success means for you. And again, it depends on, what are you willing to put into it, because you are the energy behind the energy, right? This is also another great energy around this new moon with this 8 energy for having a bigger platform, for having a change in status of some sort, right? This could be a time where if you do already have some kind of social media platform, that you see an increase in either sales or, revenue from that, or an increase in followers and then an increase in clients or something along those lines. That's very, very possible as well. So big month for you all, personal month 3s, around creativity and sharing your ideas and getting your wisdom out into the world. Don't hold back. This is not small energy. This is not energy to minimize yourself or sort of stay in the shadows. This is absolutely all about the sun and the stars and the moon shining on you. So what are you going to do with that spotlight? All right. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.